Hey guys, Matt here for IronEdge. A couple of days ago I posted that I had decided to start training with the elevation mask 2.0. And then yesterday I just said that today was going to be my first session that I tried to utilise it. Come back from the session and yeah, as I posted earlier, it was interesting. This little device definitely puts another realm of hurt, I guess you could say, on a session. Definitely a different stimulus in there. So I'll give you the overall way, I guess, that the set went down. The goal today was to emulate a Spartan race. So went out. And I guess, we never know what's going to come up in a Spartan race, and that's the goal, to keep thinking, what can they throw at us, what can they throw at us, and they're the style of things that I've laid in bed for the last few days and think, right, I'll add in this, I'll add in this. The biggest thing is to be uncomfortable. That was my goal, to be uncomfortable for the session, and I guess that's why this came into it. But I did approximately half the session without the mask. And then I attempted to do the other half with the mask. Now, to set the guidelines of the way that I set the mask up, I set it to, in the booklet, the way that it shows 9,000 feet elevation. Firstly, I'd say for myself, that was too high a benchmark to do my first session with the mask. Couple of things, broader spectrum things. Mask was comfortable. I did use this, so a little piece of Velcro. That what I did was on top of the earpieces, so up here on the mask, I put the Velcro. Okay, I put the Velcro, I guess, over the top, and then over the top of my head and around and under the other earpiece. Why did I do this? The mask felt fine, but I didn't want to get in the position where it might fall off, that I'm having to muck around with the position of it. I just wanted to make sure that it stayed on super firm, and that seemed to work. You don't have to do that, but see how it goes. So getting down to the finer details, how did it actually perform? Well, I've trained at elevation a lot in 2003 and 2004 for the Olympic trials for a training partner, for a lady that I was training with over in America. And we trained at about a lot of the time at about 10,000 feet. So that's why I thought 9,000 feet, fantastic. How did it feel, the mask? Well, apart from, yes, it was comfortable, I found that the overall feeling was that someone was sitting on my chest and I couldn't get the volume of oxygen needed, okay, to fill the lungs. So my heart rate was about 175, 177. Now, it didn't go any higher than that when I had the mask on. Once it got to that point, I couldn't get it any higher. It got to the point where my breathing became so short in the mask, it's almost that I became anxious, that I had to pull the mask off for about 10 seconds, and then I was fine for about another 2 minutes, and then it would get to the point again that I'd need to take it off. So I'd say that your best option would be to start very low, because my goal was to get my heart rate a bit higher. It was just so dramatic that I actually couldn't get it any higher due to that my breathing would become so short, my muscles weren't so much on fire, or they didn't feel depleted so much in oxygen. It was more that I couldn't get the oxygen required at all, even to fill the lungs, if that makes sense. So I would definitely say overall, I'll use it twice, hopefully 3 times per week. Due to that, when I pulled the mask off and I went for quite a hard run to finish, it's almost like my diaphragm had become more efficient. It's like its memory was really refined to pump oxygen efficiently. So overall, 10 out of 10. It's a really hard feeling to portray in words, apart from, yes, it's like someone sitting on your chest. I definitely feel that there will be benefits in utilising the mask, but I would say start at the lowest setting, because yeah, the feeling is just absolutely surreal. And I'd really like to get some feedback from some of the guys that use it, you know, where they started, what elevation they started at. In the book there's, I think, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15 and 18,000 feet that it's meant to emulate. So yeah, I'd be interested to see yeah, what you guys think, and hit me up on YouTube, or yeah, just shoot something up on the Facebook page, and yeah, just so that, yeah, I guess I can learn a bit more. But yeah, 10 out of 10, and think it's a great tool, fantastic tool. Alright guys, have a great night.